We're hearing more and more about manifesting these days, and people have been asking me, what exactly am I talking about when I'm talking about manifesting? Manifesting is aligning your thoughts, beliefs, and actions to achieve a desired outcome. It sounds pretty brass tacks there when I say it like that, but it really involves a lot of different components that come together to help you achieve what you want to achieve. I originally got into manifesting because I've been doing workshops for many years on goal setting and have been working as a productivity coach with people. And I found that while people were achieving some of their goals, a lot of their goals that they really wanted to achieve just got pushed off to the side during the year because they were focusing on other things that were more current. And I was trying to find a way to help people really stay focused so that they could achieve the things they wanted to achieve, that they set about to achieve in the beginning of the year. Because really, I think the statistic is that 9% of people really achieve the goal. Actually, it turns out that manifesting is perfect for that. Manifesting is something that you've been doing your entire life. The thing is, you've been doing it at an unconscious level. And my goal is to bring manifesting from the unconscious level into the conscious level so that you can use it to really achieve the goals you desire. We're all here for a certain purpose, and unless we can drive our actions to achieve that purpose, sometimes things are not done that really need to get done. So manifesting is a great way to really focus on the things that you want to achieve in your life. Manifesting is done in a lot of different ways by a lot of different people, and a lot of different terminology is used. So the way I use manifesting is using the acronym DESTINY as the framework. The D in destiny stands for the destination, your desired destination. And this is really the end point of where you want to go. So I look at it as a GPS system. So say you really want to go to France. And so you put France into your GPS system. Well, if you want to go to France, that's a big territory. There is a lot of France. And maybe you really were thinking of something more specific in your mind, so you needed to narrow it down. Well, maybe besides France, maybe you want to go to Paris. So then you're narrowing down your destination and putting that in so you can find the coordinates for Paris. But Paris is still pretty huge. So you can narrow it down even further. Maybe you want to go to the 7th arrondissement because you want to see the Eiffel Tower. And so you put that in there. But then you think, actually, you really are interested in going to France and eating at this particular restaurant, Le Violon d'Angers, which is a fabulous restaurant. And you can put the specific address for that restaurant into your GPS, and now the GPS knows exactly how to get you to where you want to go. You have the exact destination that you want. And that's how manifesting works. When you have the desired destination that you want, the specific thing that you're trying to achieve, all the way down to the exact address. So knowing that really helps. Also, I want to say, like, some people don't know exactly what they want to achieve, but they're really looking to manifest a feeling. You can manifest a feeling for how you want to feel instead of something specific like a destination or a job or a house or the perfect partner. You just want to feel a certain way, and you can use manifesting for that. So that's the first part of manifesting, having the desired destination that you want. The E in destiny stands for energy, and energy is a really important part of manifesting because you want to make sure that your energy is on the same level as the energy of what you want to manifest. If you're dreaming about Paris, but you're only thinking about Modesto, I mean, nothing's wrong with Modesto, but it's just not Paris, France. But you can see that you're out of sync there. Modesto is here and Paris is here. So until you can bring your energy level up to the energy level of Paris, you're not going to be able to bring that desire into fruition. So energy is really handled through meditation. And meditation is a huge tool that you can use when you want to manifest your desires. Think about meditation as a way to really help you achieve the desired destination that you want. Okay, the next letter is S, and the S stands for the saboteurs. And we all have a lot of saboteurs in our life. And the key part to realize with the saboteurs is being aware when the saboteurs are working. Now, the saboteurs come in different shapes. You have internal saboteurs and external saboteurs. And I'll go over them briefly here just in a quick minute. But I have a whole nother video that goes into saboteurs that will explain it in great detail. So if you have any questions about saboteurs, you will find the link for my saboteur video below. So check that. But generally, you have the internal saboteurs, which is the inner critic, some people have imposter syndrome, or different ways that the voice in your head, the negative voice in your head, is trying to keep you from achieving the things that you want to achieve. And you can get a handle on that by using what I call the accelerator method, and it's a 5-step program. And that involves being aware of the voice in your head, acknowledging the voice, appreciating the voice, adjusting the volume of the voice so it's not taking over your head, and acting with courage, stepping into courage. And by using this 5-step program, you're able to really overcome that negative voice in your head. So that's the internal critic. You also have external critics, and these show up in 2 different ways. One is in your environment, and the other way is with your social component. Your environment can work for you or against you. If you're trying to achieve something like, for instance, your trip to Paris, if you really want to go to Paris, but you're not focusing on the things you need to do to save the money, to order the tickets, to make the plans that you need, things that in your environment are keeping you from doing that, you're not going to be able to achieve that. So you really have to align your environment with what it is that you want to achieve. And the second part of it are the social aspects. The social aspects of the saboteurs are really critical. You become like the 5 people you hang out with. Are those 5 people emulating the qualities that you really want? Are they going to take you to the higher level that you want to achieve? Or are they holding you back, anchoring you into something that you don't want? Really think about that. It's important that you have a social influence on you that's taking you in a positive step forward. You can have mentors that help you, and these mentors can come from TV shows or books, just really finding role models that will help move you in the direction that you want to move in. So don't be limited by a negative environment. Take control over that and move your life forward. So those are the saboteurs, and it's critically important to pay close attention to what's going on in your life so you know when you're being held back by different saboteurs. So that's the S part. The next part is the T, and T stands for thanks. The thanks are the gratitude statements. Gratitude has a way of paving the road in gold and making your life so much better. Gratitude statements are simple statements where you probably exhibit gratitude now. Oh, thank you so much for this great dinner. I really appreciate this dinner. So you're appreciating what you have, because what you appreciate appreciates. And so the thing about gratitude statements in manifesting is you can appreciate something that you don't have yet because you know it's coming your way. So it's like with our trip to Paris, for example. It's saying in present tense, I really love being here in Paris. I love the energy of Paris. I love the food market. I love looking at the people and how they dress and how they move around. Just the energy of Paris is so exciting. That's the first part of the gratitude statement. The second part of the gratitude statement is where you really anchor in the emotion of the gratitude and what it is you desire. I love being in Paris because I really feel at home here, because I also want to dress in a way that feels good and have the kind of life that is available here. So you can really focus on the energy that you get that when you're in Paris, of excitement, of enthusiasm, and bond that in with your gratitude statement of your present tense statement. So it's your present tense statement with the energy of what it is you desire, and those two come together to form a really strong gratitude statement that's going to make your whole manifesting process go so much smoother. So I have more information below also on gratitude statements to help you write gratitude statements that have impact and help you achieve what you desire. Okay, that's T for thanks. Now, the next one is I. I is really the crux of the matter for manifesting. Have I said that on everything now? Because it all is very important. So I stands for inspired action. You're not just taking any old action steps to move forward, but you're taking inspired actions that are going to help you to get excited about what it is you want to achieve and keep you going with energy. And so inspired actions. So for our example of a trip to Paris, What kind of inspired actions can you take? The thing is about inspired actions, you need to take them every day, little steps forward, so the universe knows that you're really committed to what it is you want to achieve. So your inspired actions could be making your hotel reservation, or researching hotels, or finding which arrondissement you want to stay in Paris. All the little kind of steps that you need to do to take a trip. Doing these small steps that gets you thinking about your trip, get you in the energy of the trip. What's it going to be like to stay in this hotel? Or what restaurants are you going to? And what's it going to be like to sit in that cafe that you're looking at on the internet and having your little coffee with your fresh croissant in the morning? What's it going to feel like to walk down the Champs-Élysées or in the Marais district, really experiencing the hustle and bustle of people in Paris? It's so exciting and so fun. No one goes to Paris for the weather. So even on gray days in Paris, your internal sun is shining bright because there's so much going on and it's so exciting to be there. So taking those inspired actions is a really important part of it, and be sure to plan out all of your inspired actions that are going to get you to your desired destination. Okay, the next one is N, and that's for navigating. And navigating is important because it's kind of a tricky one. Because what happens is when you have this desired destination, there are little things that can come along the way that can take you off track. When you have a big goal, the biggest intrusion to having you achieve your big goal are little goals that are easier to achieve that take you off your track. So it's really important to focus on what it is you want, the big goal that you're shooting for. So for instance, if you have the big goal of wanting to go to Paris and you're saving your money and working on doing that, and then you get invited to another trip, maybe to go to Las Vegas with your friends or something, and that's going to take your funds to do that. You have to decide, is that really what you want to do? Because you're really working on this bigger goal, and this is going to take you off the track and divert your energy and attention. So that can really shoot yourself in the foot if you get waylaid by this. So really stay focused and committed to what your big goal is, and watch out for these small things that can take you off your track. So that's the N, navigating. Stay on your right path. And then the last part is the Y, your cues. And your cues are the clues that are going to let you know if you're on the right path. And these can be little things like synchronicities. Like, for instance, your friend just came back from being in Paris and she's recommending a really cool little hotel that she stayed in and that she thinks you'll love. Or she knows these great restaurants that can go to. Or there's special markets happening that you should try to go during these dates so you can enjoy those markets. And she's sharing all this information with you. Or you run into another friend and she's really excited to practice speaking French, so you get to practice speaking French so that when you go to Paris, you'll be able to talk to people. All kinds of little things that happen that let you know that you're on the right path. And also pay attention, because maybe there's some things that are trying to tell you that maybe that's not the path you belong on now. So you have to really pay attention on what's going on and really think about what are the clues that are coming for you. So pay attention to what's happening. I have lots more information on manifesting, and I'm really excited that you are interested in manifesting and want to enjoy this journey. It's really a great journey. You can look below to follow me on Instagram and also here on YouTube. You can subscribe to my channel. Oh, I would just love it if you would subscribe to my channel to hear the newest videos when they come out. And really, I wish you the very best of luck in your manifesting journey. Remember, if you want your life to be different, do things differently. You have the power. You can control it. You do it. Take care.